If you ever go back and look at the concert, there's only one real moment where we're very specific, where Bowie introduces a very short clip of what's happening in Ethiopia. Bowie just says, have a look at this.
I'd like to introduce a video made by CBC television. The subject speaks for itself.
And the song playing behind it was the Cars, Who's Gonna Drive You Home Tonight?
Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
Watched that again this morning, and it still brought me to tears. It's
incredibly powerful. It took on a poignancy that had been kind of missing in the joy of the day. And you could see the faces crumble, almost ashamed that they're so young and pretty and healthy in this beautiful day. At that point, the phone lines collapsed around the world. You have this song about a teenage breakup, and the genius of the editor was, well, the story of that is that it was CBC Canada couldn't show a lot of the footage they shot because it was so prurient. It was, as I say, call it the pornography of poverty. They were editing the bits they couldn't use on the broadcast and just splicing them together. And the guy who was doing it, the cameraman, was listening on his Walkman, the whiz-bang technology at the time, and he just was listening to the Cars. And without thinking about it, like you're running to, you've got your ears in, you're running to that beat, he was cutting the beat of that song. And then suddenly he was listening to what the words were saying. Who's going to pick you up when you fall down?
Who's gonna pick you up when you fall?
And he just spliced together this child dying for collapsing. And he understood what he'd done, and they got it to me, and I showed it to Bowie, and we were talking about, he wanted to know what I wanted him to do, and I showed him this, and he started crying, and he said, I'm going to introduce this, and I said, don't, because none of the world broadcasts will take it off the air. And he said, I don't care, I'm going to introduce this film. This is why I'm doing the show. So you don't argue with a great artist like Bowie, and of course his instincts were 100% correct as ever.
Can't go on thinking nothing's wrong.
There's not really much you can say after seeing those. Your contributions to this event can help relieve that kind of thing in future. Help make sure that that sort of thing doesn't happen again.
Who's gonna pick you up when you fall?